We have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Now here's Harden. Allen with a screen on Cunningham. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, I love how Allen controls his body, setting a solid screen and then just gliding into shooting position.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Back to Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Here's Harden. The shot won't fall. Cunningham with some nice D. Harris with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Harris passes to Cunningham. And here is Thompson. Fires from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Cunningham against Harden. To the inside. Out to Mobley. From deep, Mitchell. That shot off the mark. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Detroit on top. They lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
They've got Dennis Schroeder. He's out there with Sam Merrill. Max Strus is out there with Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Jenkins. And he buries his first look.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Strus the pass to Allen. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Wade. Back to Schroeder. The 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
The Cavs trailing. Inside. Ooh, poked away. Here's Wade. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Pass to Holland. Now here's Herter. Here's LeVert. Here's Jenkins. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Assist from Harris LeVert.
And Cleveland has possession. Here's Wade. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this game. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Schroeder can't get it to go. Now here's Herter. Not a lot of room. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Both teams deciding to change it up. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the game here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Wade. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Detroit on top, leading by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. Cavaliers trail by 8. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. BA, back to you.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Cunningham. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. On the wing, Thompson. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And that's not exactly the matchup they were looking to exploit there.
Harden from outside. Duren with a rebound.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Robinson passes to Cunningham. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
The third quarter comes to a close. Detroit on top, up 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. James Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. It's cleared away by Thompson.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Here's Cunningham. Powers it in.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. The drive by Harden. Rises up. Yes! Locked in on the J.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Cunningham against Harden. Off on the layup. And he drives in. Can't get the 3. Wade's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Now Thompson. And he commits the intentional foul. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Lookers running onto the court. Your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And he was emphatic in telling his players not to let up at this point. He told them to stay active on defense and contest every single shot. He said, quote, "We've worked too hard to get this lead. Let's protect it," trying to keep them focused down the stretch.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Cashes it in.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've seen that far too often in this game. Very uninspired defensively.
Now Cunningham. Yes, sir!
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Cleveland calls timeout. 20 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Harden against Cunningham. It falls!
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Cleveland calls timeout. They're down by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Duren pulls it down. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Team foul. At the line for the Pistons.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up missing both free throws. From downtown. Oh, it's off target. So it's a narrow victory for the Pistons, pulling it out for the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's reveal our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.